Have you ever looked at your child and quietly wondered, when did we stop talking? Not arguing, not correcting, just talking. There was a time when they couldn't wait to tell you everything. The drawing they made at school, the game they played with their friends, the funny joke that made the whole class laugh. You didn't have to ask. They were the first person they wanted to share their world with. Then, almost without warning, something changed. The conversations became shorter, the smiles became fewer, the bedroom door stayed closed a little longer. Instead of stories, you began hearing the same familiar replies. "I'm fine. Nothing. It's okay." At first, it doesn't seem like a big deal. You tell yourself, they're just growing up. Teenagers need space. Maybe this is normal. Sometimes it is, but sometimes silence is more than a stage of growing up. Sometimes it's a quiet cry that something precious has been lost. The painful truth is this: children rarely wake up one morning and decide to shut their parents out. Emotional distance is usually built one small moment at a time. A conversation that felt unsafe, a feeling that wasn't understood, a disappointment that remained unspoken. Tiny moments that slowly taught them it's easier to keep this to myself. If you're watching this today because your child no longer opens up the way they used to, I want you to know something. This is not a video about blaming parents. Every parent gets things wrong. Every parent wishes they could go back and handle certain moments differently. The good news is that love has an incredible ability to rebuild what time and misunderstanding have damaged. The fact that you're here today tells me something important. You haven't given up on your child, and that's where healing begins. But before we talk about rebuilding trust, we first need to understand why children stop opening their hearts in the first place. Have you ever noticed that children rarely stop talking overnight? It usually happens quietly, one conversation at a time, one disappointment at a time, one moment at a time. Every child is born with a deep desire to be seen, heard, and understood. When they feel safe, they talk. When they feel accepted, they share. When they know they won't be mocked, ignored, or rushed, they invite you into their world. But when those moments are met with constant criticism, quick judgment, or distracted attention, something begins to change. Not all children become rebellious. Some become silent. They stop arguing. They stop explaining. They stop asking for help. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they've quietly convinced themselves that no one is really listening. Think about the last time someone interrupted you before you could finish speaking, or dismissed something that was important to you. Chances are you became a little more careful the next time you wanted to open up. Children feel the same way, except they don't always have the words to explain it. So instead of saying, "I don't feel emotionally safe," they simply stop talking. That doesn't mean you've lost your child. It means the bridge between you has grown weaker. And bridges aren't rebuilt in a single day. They're rebuilt one conversation, one moment of patience, one act of understanding at a time. Because before a child trusts your advice, they must first trust your heart. The hardest part of rebuilding a relationship with your child isn't finding the right words. It's having the patience to earn them back. Many parents believe one heartfelt conversation will fix everything, but trust doesn't usually return in a single evening. It returns in the ordinary moments most people overlook. Maybe it's the drive home from school. The radio is playing softly. Neither of you says very much. Then, almost unexpectedly, your child whispers, "Something happened today." That moment is more important than you realize. Don't rush to teach. Don't rush to correct. Don't rush to solve the problem. Just listen. Sometimes the greatest gift a parent can give isn't wisdom, It's undivided attention. Your child isn't testing whether you have all the answers. They're discovering whether their heart is safe in your hands. There will be days when they say very little. Don't mistake silence for failure. Every kind word, every calm response, every moment you choose connection over criticism is another brick laid in the bridge between your hearts. Healing is rarely dramatic. More often, it looks like sitting beside your child without demanding a conversation, sharing a meal without turning it into a lecture, laughing together over something small, showing up day after day with patience they can depend on. Children remember consistency far longer than they remember speeches. And there may come a day when your child sits beside you and begins talking again, not because you forced the conversation, but because over time you became the safest place they knew. Sometimes rebuilding trust begins with something many parents find difficult to say. 3 simple words: "Will you forgive me?" Those words don't make a parent weak. They teach a child that love is humble, that relationships can heal, and that even broken bridges can be rebuilt when someone is willing to take the first step.
If you've been carrying the weight of regret while watching this video, take a deep breath. The fact that you want to reconnect with your child is already evidence that your love for them is still alive. No family is perfect. No parent gets everything right. Every home has moments they wish they could relive. But love has a remarkable way of writing new chapters. Your child doesn't need a perfect parent. They need a parent who keeps showing up, a parent who is willing to listen, a parent who is willing to grow, a parent who isn't afraid to say, "I was wrong." Those words don't erase the past, but they can open the door to a different future. One conversation won't heal every wound. One hug won't remove every hurt. But every step you take toward your child tells them something they may have been longing to hear all along. You matter to me. I'm not giving up on us. We'll find our way back together. One day, your child may not remember every lesson you taught, but they'll always remember how safe they felt in your presence. Because children rarely forget the people who made them feel loved, accepted, and understood. So if today is the day you decide to rebuild that bridge, take the first step. Not tomorrow, not when life becomes less busy. Today. Because the most beautiful conversations often begin with one parent choosing love over pride. And sometimes, the child who has been waiting for someone to knock on the door has been hoping all along it would be you. If this message encouraged you, share it with another parent who may need this reminder today. And if you're committed to building stronger relationships with your children, subscribe to Parenting That Works, where every video is designed to help families grow closer, one conversation at a time.